say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it. And it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity, specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? We here. What's poppin'? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to somebody in the building. What's going on, man? Oh, the game's gonna be so heavy today. I need all my red pill guys to come and watch this, because I know all you red pill guys always talk about, thoughts and chicks having high body counts and all that other stuff. I need all my black pill guys, all of the pill guys to come through, all of the guys who think you don't need game. I need y'all to come through. I need all the dating coaches who don't know what the fuck they're talking about to come through so you guys can learn. I need everybody to come and get this game, because I'm telling you, the game is going to be so heavy today. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking building, guys. So, guys, the calling number is 919-647-93. I mean, 646-481-3901. I'm up here on the other phone joining, but the calling number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. Real quick, make sure you guys get my dude Boss Mac shirts. Bitch you mad, bitch fuck you. Shout out to Boss Mac. And you can get this at bossmacstreetwear.com. Shout out to my dude Boss Mac. You feel what I'm saying? And before we get into anything else, make sure that you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com, because we have the summer sale. $1 for 30 days. Put in the code SUMMER. When you go to masculineidentitymembership.com, when you join the Masculine Identity Membership, you learn about your masculine identity, who you are, what you're really about, so you can really navigate out here in the motherfucking game. So make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Make sure you join the badboymembership.com. where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. So make sure you guys go get that right now on the Bad Boy membership. We got 15 ways to open a conversation with women. This is on the Bad Boy membership right now. So you can get this program plus 100 other audio and video dating advice tutorials on the Bad Boy membership. So shout out to everybody, and let's get this cracking, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in for the late night show. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lady April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to, who else we got up in here real quick? Let me shout out some people real quick before we get into this. Shout out to CC, Mr. Deep Voice Man, Ulrich, what's going on? June Sports, Money Mitch, AJ Lino. Shout out to you, No Data, Monogamous Player, P. Wayne is in the building. My dude Joe Blast is in the motherfucking building. Frank H. Joe Meir, what's popping with you, man? Shout out to you, TMJ. Shout out to you, Junior Abad, Linwood, Unspoken Assets. Joseph is up in the building. Chill Luciano is up in the building. Hakeem is here. Danny P. We got a lot of people up in here, man. J Bone, Jimmy Lionel. Shout out to you, man. Kobe Lean is in the building. Who else we got up in here, man? Shout out to everybody. The Bruda Spirits of Elijah, 1LE, man. I'm seeing some new people up in here, man. That's what's up. T-Rez, Rex Corp. So yeah, so, pass this along. Pass this to all the people that need to see this program. So the title of today's show is There Is No Such Thing as a Thought. You understand? There is no such thing as a thought. I'm going to show you a video real quick, and we're going to get into some things, but what am I talking about when I say there is no such thing as a thought? And for those who don't know what a thought is, right? A thought is a slang for basically talking about a woman that people would consider a slut, a woman people will consider as, you know, a whole super promiscuous and all this other crazy shit or whatever it is like that. But what I'm here to tell you guys is there actually is no such thing as a thought, because this is what a lot of guys think. A lot of guys think that there are women over here who are thoughts, and then there are women over here who are not thoughts, right? So this is what they think. They think thoughts are over here and women who are not thoughts are over here, right? And what I'm here to tell you guys is that any woman that you think is not a thought, right, is a thought. And if you think this woman is a good girl, right, any good girls you think is a good girl is still a thought, or this woman that is a thought is not a it's the same fucking woman. So what I mean by that is that any girl you think isn't a thought does quote unquote thought behavior. And the girls you think are thoughts do the good girl behavior. So that means that it's the same fucking woman. So in other words, if you guys are familiar with the comic book Superman, right, you know that Superman is also Clark Kent. And so what a lot of guys do is that they're out here saying Superman and Clark Kent are two different people. And you know that Superman and Clark Kent is the same motherfucking person. And what happens is that you see Superman in one situation and you see Clark Kent in another type of situation, but they're the same fucking person. That is how women are. You understand? So women are not just this one way, and then you have this other types of women who are just this one way. Women are always all ways. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude Miles in the building. Shout out to the Game King Miles in the motherfucking building. Make sure you guys get on the Masculine Identity membership. So when I say that there is no such thing as a thought, what I'm saying is that all women that you meet, right? Every woman that exists, right? She is going to show some type of quote unquote thoughtish energy depending on the guy. And then she's going to know some quote unquote good girl energy depending on the guy. But it's the same fucking woman. You understand what I'm saying? Well, let's get to some of these calls real quick. Hold on. We got 202 in the building, and guys, make sure you hit that donate button if you want to call up. 202, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's up? What's going on? It's JC.
JC, what's going on? Did you donate though?
Yes, sir. It's $10 from Whitney Daniels, PayPal.
All right. That's what's up. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So what's going on, fam?
Well, actually, I just wanted to, show thanks to you, but also it's $5 for anyone else who want to call, someone else who might want to ask you a question.
Okay, that's what's up. Man. Appreciate it.
Really just want to say thank you for all the game you give, even the fellas, the guys, definitely giving you some cigars. But also just wanted to say it's interesting how these guys are called women thoughts. They call them 304s, but at the same time, they desire sex from the same women that they're condemning.
Right. That's a fact.
I always found that interesting, and I'm interested to see you, definitely elaborate on your thoughts.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to break it all the way down. Definitely. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I'm going to definitely break it all the way down. Appreciate the donation, brother. I'm holla.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. So now this is the thing you guys got to understand, right? Is that every woman has a guy or guys that they would have sex with quickly. And they also have guys that they're going to make wait. I'm going to say that again. Every woman has guys that they will have sex with quickly. And those same women have guys they will make wait. The thing is that they lie to you guys and say, well, I don't ever have sex with a man until I get to know him. That's a lie. It's a lie. Now, she'll say that to you because she's not trying to have sex with you now. But let's say you're talking to a girl named Samantha. And Samantha tells you, hey, Bob, I don't have sex with men quickly. I have to get to know them. And then you believe Samantha. So you're like, Samantha's not a thought. She don't just be having sex like that. And then Samantha's going to meet fucking Tyrone next week at the club. and she's gonna fuck him the first night. Or you're talking to Samantha, she tells you, I gotta get to know you more and all this other stuff. The next week she's gonna meet Brad and smash him the second time she sees him. Whereas she's gonna try to make you wait a month and a half. Right? See, my thing is this. If there were women who were just thoughts, right? Like they're just fucking thoughts, they just fucking all and going crazy. Why is there such thing as incels? Why are guys complaining about the fact they can't get sex? Why are guys flying overseas to get women? If you guys want sex, why don't y'all just go and find the thoughts and fuck the thoughts? You understand? If there's all these thoughts out here, how come guys are complaining that they can't get sex? Right? Why don't you just go find a thought and fuck her? Correct? What's the issue? Why is this such a hard thing? But see, what you guys have to understand is that no matter how promiscuous a woman is, no matter how much a woman likes sex, she's still going to be picky on who she has sex with, especially on who she has sex with quickly. You understand? So what happens is this. A lot of guys have this thought because it's really a reflection of insecurity on their part. Because what happens is that guys need to think that women need to be emotionally connected in order to have sex. And I'm gonna show you a video soon because there was a guy on Instagram that I saw his video earlier, and me and him was going back and forth. I'm gonna show you the messages. And he was like, oh, you're talking about all these thoughts, and women need to be emotionally connected. And if they're not emotionally connected, they're not gonna be able to fucking peer bond and all the other goofy shit, right? You said shout out to my dude K Zaggin in the building. He says, calling thoughts 304s and other shaming language gives the illusion that women are distinctively different. That's society's way of ostracizing women who show their true nature of women. That's a fact. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of guys out there want to believe that you have these thoughts over here and you have these women, who are, these good girls who don't thought it up, right? And also shout out to June Sports because he donated $5 for anyone who wants to call up. And we also have another $5 from my man that just called earlier today. So we got two free calls if you guys want to call up, right? But let me show you guys this video real quick, right? Let me show you guys this video really quick. Hold on, let me pull up this video. Let me try to get this video on the screen really quick, right? So let's see this video really quick. And so this is from this guy named SB Dating he's on Instagram. And he has a video called Pay Attention to This Red Flag. And basically what he's going to be saying in this video, real quick video, but I'm going to start it and stop it. And he's basically saying that a woman who, is out here fucking and doing all this other stuff, that's a red flag, right? And I'm gonna show you the messages, the back and forth we kind of had on Instagram based on me commenting to this video. All right, let's check this out real quick.
No longer looks at sex as an emotional activity. This is a red flag, and it typically means that she's been with a lot of men.
So basically he said, I'm already stopping it. He said, women who don't look at sex as an emotional activity is a red flag because that means she's been with a bunch of men. But let's continue.
Normally, when you sleep with a woman, her emotions are very invested before she decides to let you sleep with her.
So he's saying that a woman's emotions are invested before she decides to sleep with you. That's a bunch of horse shit. You guys have to understand, it's a bunch of nonsense. See, again, this is why guys like to think there are thoughts and quote unquote good girls, because now, see, if I say, hey, listen, well, what about one night stands? Women meet guys, have sex with them quickly. A guy like him would say, oh, well, that's just those thoughts over there. See, good girls don't do that because they need to be emotionally connected to fuck, right? So what the excuse is that if a woman wants to fuck quickly, then she's a thought, because a woman needs to be emotionally connected to fuck, which is a bunch of bullshit. Remember, women will tell guys they need to be emotionally connected because she wants to extract more non-sexual attention out of you, because she's not really sexually attracted to you like that. That's why she's telling you she needs to be emotionally connected. Why? So you can spend more time trying to get her emotionally connected to you. What is that time? That time is non-sexual attention. You understand what I'm saying? That's how women gain you. But let's continue. Let's continue. Hold on. I'm not gonna take no calls yet until we get to this video real quick. Let's continue.
Even after you do, she's supposed to develop an emotional attachment to you. But when you see this,
so he's saying that when a woman has sex with you, she's supposed to develop an emotional attachment to you. See, the problem with a lot of these guys is they don't realize that the emotional attachment a woman gets for you is not through sex. It's through investment. It's through you having her mind. It's not through sex. You understand? You think you're going to stick your dick in a woman for 6 minutes and, oh my God, she's so emotionally attached now. The fuck you talking about? Well, let's continue.
you need to recognize that this woman is going to have a very hard time pair bonding. What might be
so he's going to go into, women not being able to pair bond. And this is the real issue with guys when they have these narratives and want to talk about thoughts and all this other stuff, is a lot of guys are afraid of the woman they like not wanting to stick with them. And see, a woman is not sticking with you because she had sex with you and now she's emotionally attached. A woman sticks with you because she actually likes you. Isn't that weird? How a woman will stick with you because she likes you, not because you had 6 minutes of sex with this woman. She has to actually like you to want to continue to be with you. Because remember, sex, right? They say the average time of intercourse is 5.5 minutes, right? So if you're with a woman and you're in a relationship, you're actually going to be spending more time not having sex than having sex. You understand what I'm saying? So that means she has to actually like who you are as a person to want to continue to be with you. It's not just you fucking. But let's continue.
Fun and games to you. She's over sexual. She's really fun to be around. She's really fun to be with. This type of woman, it ain't hard for her to cheat on you. It ain't hard for her to get her.
You see, and there we go right there. There we go right there. It ain't hard for her to cheat on you. It's always the fear that this woman who is a quote unquote thought or just fucking around and doing all this other extra sex shit, she might cheat on me. It's going to be so easy for her to hop to the next guy. And I'm scared of losing her. That's basically what the narrative is. But let's continue.
Into trouble, because since there's no emotional attachment, all a guy needs to do is attract her. Right? And now all she needs is a little bit of impulse to cheat on you.
See, and so what he's saying is that, see, if there's no emotional attachment, then it's easy for another guy to just pull your girl and smash. So a lot of this is fear of another dude fucking your girl. You understand? Let's continue.
That guy at the club didn't need to do any emotional connecting with her, bro. All he needed to do was look good and say a couple of smooth lines.
Right. So if he didn't have to do all of that, right, then that means that women don't need an emotional attachment. But see, the argument's going to be, and you'll see in the comments I'm going to show you, the argument is that those women, their thoughts, so that's why they can't pair bond and be emotional. So it's a red flag if she isn't emotional when it comes to sex. And what I'm trying to tell you motherfuckers is that women like dick, and they use the emotional attachment excuse with guys that they want to extract attention from. But let's continue.
So always pay attention to how a woman treats you after you guys sleep with each other. She can easily put you to the side, never talk to you again. She does this quite a bit, my brother.
So he basically said, pay attention to how women treat you after you have sex. Because if she can easily push you to the side, she's just one of those thoughts that can't pair bond. See, what guys don't understand is that sometimes women just want dick. You understand what I'm saying? They just want dick.
Dick is a gift.
They just want dick. And that means that they'll have sex with you and move on. Or they'll have sex with you and keep having sex with you a few times and then move on. But see, guys want to believe that women, right, need an emotional attachment to have sex. And if she is not needing the emotional attachment or doesn't have the emotional attachment, that means she's damaged by all the sex she has, so she can't really bond anymore. So sad, but let's continue.
And if you need more help with women, go click that link in my bio.
All right, so now that's the end of the video. Let me show you guys the comments. Right? So what happened was I commented to him and I was telling him, hold on, let me get one of these calls real quick and I'll show you the comments right after. I think this is K Zagging in the building.
What's good, fam?
What's going on, my brother? What's popping with your man?
Man, I'm hearing this goofy ass guy talk. And another thing it is, L, is guys are in their ego.
Right.
Because they fuck a chick and the chick dips and they don't want to look at the prospect of maybe she didn't like the dick.
Right.
Now, you and I know a woman can still enjoy you sexually, but still not fuck with you because she just wanted some dick for the night.
Exactly.
We know that happens too.
Exactly.
But see, a lot of these guys, they don't understand that a lot of women consciously make a decision to be emotionally unavailable.
Right.
It's not that they can't be emotionally, it's not that they can't bond or whatever. They just don't want to bond with you.
Exactly.
Like they're really making a concerted effort to say, you know what? I just want some dick. I don't want to get close to you. This is why some women won't even spend a night, even if you try and offer it. They'll get up and leave.
Right.
Right. Because they know themselves. They know if I allow myself to hang around this guy, I might start to get attached, and I don't want to. I just want to fuck.
Exactly.
And move on.
Exactly.
And the problem with guys is they act like women are black and white when it comes to sex. And there's a whole lot of gray area depending on how a woman's mood and a woman's feelings, how she feels about the guy, how she feels about the sex, how she feels about herself. A lot of that shit plays a part in her ultimate decision to either want to fuck with the guy going forward or to not want to fuck the guy going forward. And here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. There are women who can still have an emotional bond with guys that aren't that good in bed.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So I don't understand why guys don't get that. There are plenty of women who they like a guy, like I like him. He's boyfriend material. It's just he got whack dick, but I really fucking like him. So, but again, because guys have a limited understanding and a scope of women and how women can easily move in between dealing with different types of men, and they themselves can basically be chameleons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like I know, bro. Like again, L, you and I can meet the same woman. She can fuck you within 5 minutes.
Right.
She tells me, if I try to take her home, she like, who do you think I am?
Exactly. Right. That's what I told the dude. I'm like, these motherfuckers, it's like, and I'm like, if that's the case, then is she a thought or is she not? You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I had a dude tell me in the comment section of a Facebook post, hey, you know, he was trying to give me advice. I'm like, nigga, I don't need no advice from you, nigga. But he said, if a woman has sex with you before you take her out on 2 dates, she's not wifey material.
Oh my God. These niggas is wild.
And see, this is how dumb guys are. women already know how guys think. Women know that there are going to be some guys that judge them for fucking too quick.
Exactly.
Okay. So women are going to play the role. They're going to be like, oh, he's one of those. See, let me say this. I'm about to get up out of here. When women have a conversation with you, they already know what type of guy you might be.
Exactly.
When it comes to sex. So, you know, like I know, women already make an evaluation right when they first meet you, whether or not they want to fuck you or not. They already make that. Within a couple minutes, they already know.
Right.
So within that same time frame, depending on how you're acting, they might be like, oh, he's one of those guys. He might be judgmental. So although I want to fuck him now, I'm not.
Exactly.
Because he might judge me.
Right. That's a fact.
And the women who actually fuck you, they're so sexually attracted to you, they throw caution to the wind. I don't even give a fuck. I want some dick. And I want his dick.
Exactly. That's some real shit. That's what I'm saying, man. These dudes, it's like, yo, they're so caught up in this illusion that women have created for them that they think that what they're saying is real, but they don't realize what they're saying is to throw these guys off so that they can say, oh, either I can use him for attention, or like you said, she's like, I can tell he's one of these type of guys and I want to be wifed up, so I'm going to pretend, you understand, that I'm not like that to him. Crazy.
Real quick, I promise I'm going to finish with this. When he said that women who are emotionally unavailable had a lot of dick, bro, when I was in high school, I met this chick. She said she was a virgin. Right? I didn't believe her. Right? I don't believe no woman when they say that shit.
Right.
But within 2 weeks, right now we in high school, so I had to get her to sneak out the crib and all that type of shit. Right? But within 2 weeks of meeting her, right, bro, I'm taking her virginity within 2 weeks. No dates. I talked to her twice on the phone.
Right.
And both times was to set up the sexual rendezvous. Now, let me say this. Her and I were introduced to each other. When we first met, when she told me she was a virgin, I'm like, yeah, whatever. She's like, no, I'm a virgin for real. Then she goes on to say, you know, I've been told all my life that I should save my virginity for someone special and I should be in love first. But she says, I'm tired of all my friends having sex around me and I'm curious.
Right.
I want to know what it's like. And when she said that, I'm like, I think I can help you with that. I got you. I can take care of that curiosity for you.
Right.
Right. So all I did was tell her that. We exchanged contact information. I got her to sneak out the crib. No dates. I didn't have to pretend to be her boyfriend. None of that. And I'm taking her virginity. Now, the reason why I'm telling that story is a lot of guys think that a woman's default setting is to have an emotional bond or connection first. That's what women are told when they're younger.
Right.
But the reality of it is nature takes over.
Exactly.
When a woman meets a man that makes her pussy tingle, nature takes over. And all of that, it got to be special. I got to be in love. She like, God damn it, I'm horny. Fuck it.
Right.
It's going to be him.
That's a fact. It's terrible, man.
Right,
these guys. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate the call, brother. Shout out to K Zaggin in the building. Shout out to the Game King. Real shit, real shit. So let me show you guys real quick. These screenshots real quick. So what happened is I replied to the guy. And I was basically telling him, like, bro, you know, these chicks running game on you when they're telling you that they need emotional connections and all this other stuff. And I basically was telling him, like, listen, chicks like to fuck. You understand? They will fuck you quickly and all this other stuff. So this is what he was saying. So he says, this is him responding to me. He says, bro, you're trying to explain to me the average thought. I'm explaining to you a quality woman. Laughing my asshole. Obviously I've experienced that, because I told him, I said, you must have never experienced a chick wanting to fuck you quickly. He says, yeah, I've obviously experienced that, but the ones in those buckets are not quality, hence why I made the video on it being a red flag. The women you're describing have multiple bodies and play the trick game. They've already desensitized sex from themselves. But before they did that, they wanted their first experience to be emotional, because that's what sex is supposed to mean for a woman. Hold on, wait. So So he says that's what it's supposed to mean for a woman until she's had so many experiences that it's no longer necessary for them. Come on, fam, you know this, right? So I responded to him and I said this. I said, that's your problem. You think there is a difference. The thought and the so-called quality woman is the same woman. That's what you don't get. And then I said, she tricked you into thinking she's different. And I used the Superman, and I said, women are like Superman. They are Clark Kent and Superman. It's the same person. So if I meet a woman tonight and I sleep with her, and the same woman meets another man tomorrow and she makes him wait 90 days, is she a thought or not? Get my point? This is why I said she's running game on you. The fact you don't get this is why women got you thinking there is a difference. And then this is the last thing he said on there that I clicked off. And he said, laughing my ass off, they're not the same. Yeah, a thought can try to disguise herself to appear quality, but that shit ain't too hard to sniff out after a while. Now let me stop there for a second. I want to pause and read that again. He said, laughing my ass off, they're not the same. Yet a thought can try to disguise herself to appear quality, but that shit ain't too hard to sniff out after a while. Now, see, the reason why that doesn't make sense is because basically what I said earlier was, if I fuck a girl tonight, which you would call her a thought because I just met her tonight, that same girl is making the other guy wait 90 days. So how does he sniff out that she's the thought when the dude is waiting 90 days and she tells him, I need to be emotionally connected. I need to wait and get to know you. How do you sniff that out? So what I'm saying is this is real simple, is how do you know, right, that the girl is this quote unquote thought or not, when the same girl is acting differently to two different motherfuckers? So how are you sniffing it out? So my question to that guy would be, if you're going out with a woman and she doesn't have sex with you quickly, what makes you think she doesn't have sex with men quickly? You see what I'm saying? This shit don't make sense. But let's continue with what he said. So he said, once a woman feels that emotional ally invested towards you and sex is initiated, she's gonna feel an even deeper connection, a deeper emotional connection towards you. And that's what separates a lot of the thoughts, because she won't have this connection towards you because sex is emotionless for her, because she has been desensitized with intercourse from all of her sexual partners in the past, that she lacks necessary pair bonding abilities since it has happened so frequently. So now, my question to guys would be, if that's the case, then shouldn't guys also not be fucking? Because if it's a thing where she's fucking so much that it's going to desensitize her and she's not going to be able to bond, right? Shouldn't guys also not be fucking? Right? Because this is the thing. If it's going to desensitize her from building the emotional connection, how do you as a man build the emotional connection if you're out here fucking also? Oh, but Locario, men and women are different, bro, when it comes to that, because, you know, a man could fuck whoever and still not feel those feelings. So if a man could fuck whoever and still not feel those feelings, why is it all these guys crying about women not pair bonding? Why are guys the ones that are so concerned about women pair bonding if niggas could just fuck and not get attached? You see what I'm saying? Yo, it's so weird how dudes don't realize they're full of shit. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So this is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, is that the reason why there's no such thing as a thought, because for there to be a thought, that would mean that she actually has to be that for everybody. And the fact that she's not a thought for everybody means that the thought does not exist. Because if the chick is a thought because she fucked me now, but she meets another guy and makes him wait, how can she be a thought and then not be a thought to him? So is she a thought or not? So is she a thought sometimes and not a thought other times? Is she a thought today with me and then quality to you because she's making you wait? How does that make sense? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How can she be a thought today when she's fucking me, but she's a quality woman when she makes you wait? It's the same fucking woman. What are we talking about here? This is what I'm saying. So a lot of these dudes, all these pill guys and all of these quote unquote dating coaches who think they know what the fuck they're talking about. And again, this is no diss to this guy specifically. I'm just saying he thinks just like the rest of them because they don't actually have game. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same motherfucker. So what happens is, and this is the funny part. See, what's interesting about Superman, because I use a Superman, example, is that Superman, when he's being Clark Kent, he's trying to blend in and act like a human. You understand? So the thing is, he's trying to blend in. Superman is who he really is. He's trying to blend in to act like a human, so you think he's a human. See, women love to fuck. They're trying to blend in with every other woman in society because all the other women in society are going based on societal standards. And society is telling women, you shouldn't be fucking because there's something wrong with you. So they have to act like Clark Kent. They have to act like what society is telling them to be as a woman. But the reality is they trying to fuck. You understand? The reality is most women are more like Sexy Red than a Michelle Obama. But women pretend to be Michelle Obama in front of weak men, right? So that they can get wifed up and be the first lady. That's bars. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works. That's how it works. They're like, this motherfucker is weak, so I have to pretend to be the woman he thinks I am. You see what I'm saying? This is what these guys don't get. I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you. Sorry I had to be the one to tell you. You understand? So what I'm saying is that women are pretending to be those quality women so that you can feel comfortable dealing with them. Because see, what happens is the guys who usually get the quote unquote thoughtist behavior, the thoughts who get all the thoughts are the ones that women actually want to fuck quickly. And if you're the type of guy she doesn't want to fuck quickly, guess what? You are going to be the one she's going to make wait. And so therefore you have to think in your mind that the women who fuck quickly, there's something wrong with them because you are not the recipient of the fucking quickly. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. You have to demonize women being sexual because women are not being sexual quickly with you. You understand? That's how it works. You have to demonize women being sexual quickly because women aren't being sexual quickly with you. Because if there was really a such thing as a, thought, like she just needs to eat cock 24 hours a day. She has to fucking have sex all the time. She just needs dick by whoever. There would be no such thing as incels. There would be no such thing as passport bros. There'll be no such thing as the red pill. There'll be no such thing as MGTOW. There'll be no such thing as niggas bitching and moaning about chicks using them for money and going on all these dates and niggas not getting sex. What happened to all the thoughts, guys. Where are they? If thoughts exist, if there's a such thing as a thought, how come you guys are complaining about not fucking? Shouldn't you just go and fuck a thought, right? Where are they? How come these guys are having a hard time getting pussy? Shouldn't they just knock on the hey, hello, thoughts, I'm here, suck my dick, right? So, like, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You guys have to stop living in La La Land. You understand? You guys have to stop fucking coming up. See, this is what's fucked up about the internet. The internet, right? It gave a lot of dudes who don't have game a voice. So they come up with these theories, right? To make them feel better about being losers. That's it. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that serious. Like if there's all these thoughts, what are we complaining about? If you just want to fuck, why? If there's all these thoughts, why are y'all paying for sex? Why? Shouldn't you just go to the thoughts and they'll fuck you for free because that's just what they do? They just need dick that bad? Right? You see what I'm saying? The same niggas that's talking about thoughts and she's a 304 is the same niggas that can't get them. Like, I don't understand. It's like in my song, Disrespectful, I said, you know, they say she belongs to the streets, but they too pussy to go in the streets and holler at her. Right? So if this girl belongs to the streets and she's out there doing all this shit and she's starting it up, how come you so scared to tell a chick you want to fuck? How come you just don't tell these chicks you want to get some pussy? Oh, LaCroix, you can't just tell girls you want to fuck. How come? I thought all these girls were thoughts. I thought there was all these 304s out here. Right? If there's all these 304s out here, how come y'all can't just tell chicks you want to fuck? How come? See, the math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. But guys, you can call the number 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. We still got two free calls because we got June Sports sent the $5 and my dude earlier sent extra $5. So if you guys want to call up. Crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. So as Gary says, the thoughts are too used up and run game. The good girls don't have the experience as the thought. Why do you think thoughts and pimps can turn out people? All women are not thoughts, but thoughts exist. What? Gary, again, if thoughts exist, why are these guys complaining about getting pussy? Just go to the thoughts. Just go to the thoughts. That's all I'm saying. That's the only, like, if thoughts are a thing, then guys should just be able to go to thoughts. Y'all should be able to just pass them around. You understand what I'm saying? Just pass them around, right? She's for the streets. Just go to the streets and get the chick. Because see, a thought is supposed to be different than a hoe. Because at least, see, with a hoe, you got to pay a hoe, like an actual hoe. But the thought is kind of like the quote unquote slut. So if all these girls out, if there's a bunch of thoughts and she's for the streets, why don't niggas make it happen? You understand? It's interesting. It says, Ms. LaCar, should you let a girl know you deal with multiple women? I was interacting with a chick and she playfully said she noticed a player vibe in me. I didn't answer. Well, that's the thing. If you're the type of guy who deals with multiple women and you're an attractive guy, they already know. They already know. So you don't even need to say anything. They already know. Trust me. A lot of times when they just ask you, they just asking to just be on some, just want to talk shit. All right, so let's go to we're gonna go to 929. 929.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's poppin'? Who this? What's up?
What's going on? It's King.
King, what's going on?
I'm calling in with the free call.
All right, so what's popping with you, man? What's good with you? What's your question?
Yeah, so I'm gonna just get straight to the point. I basically met this girl in person last night from the Hinge app. And, you know, I have a quote unquote get a massage by me prompt that I use to attract women who will be interested in that. And then from there I could lead it into like a sexual encounter, which works like 90% of the time. So my experience has taught me, if a woman can imagine getting a massage by a man she has never met on a dating app, then there's some type, if not a lot, of sexual attraction there, right? Anyways, this girl comes to my spot last night, and, you know, it starts out good. We have a little conversation and some wine, and then I lead her to my room for like a massage or whatever. And, you know, things work out fine. And then after the massage, I play a truth or dare game, which I also implement to lead to, like, you know, sex. I picked the dare. And
go ahead.
After that, she kind of like, what?
Oh, no, you cut off a second. Say that over.
No, I said I picked a dare. And like, I guess she dared me to kiss her. So after that, she kind of nudged me off of her, and she said that I'm dangerous. And, you know, I tend to hear that a lot from the mouth of many women I come across who, like, I'm romantically involved with. You know, they tend to say I'm like dangerous or whatever. But for some reason, the way she said it to me yesterday stood out. So after that, we kind of got in the conversation again, and I told her my nationality, and she started telling me how she knows about men of my kind. You know, she was saying that we're like smooth talkers, we know how to dress, we're womanizers, we're cocky, and, you know, we're just plain trouble. And she said, and then she said I exhibited these traits, and that it all makes sense now because I was able to get her naked within the first hour of meeting her. So here's my question. I just wanted to give you some context there, right? Here's my question. Should I avoid telling women my nationality as a whole and shut down that conversation so I can avoid the preconceived notions and ideas that they may have about that culture of men from their previous experiences or word of mouth from other people?
Okay, well, hold on. Let me ask you this question. What do you want to happen with these particular women? You want to get them over so y'all can hook up, right?
Yeah, I mean, when a girl follows through with the massage, it's mostly just to hook up with me.
Okay, well, so the thing is that the reason why you're getting all these questions and all that other extra stuff is because you're doing a lot more stuff. Like, you need to just keep it focused on, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting together and hooking up. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that the more you introduce, the more open you're leaving the situation for more of those type of conversations and interactions to happen. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that has that affected you, you know, y'all hooking up or anything like that?
Do you mean like, was I able to hook up with her?
Yeah, like what I'm saying is like all it, like what a woman asking you out and all that other stuff, has that made it to where shit didn't go down, or like what's the issue?
Yeah, so that's what I was getting into. This isn't the first time, like, you know, I've told the girl where I'm from, and because she had negative experiences, or, you know, she has a girlfriend who has had negative experiences with the men of my nationality, you know, they either end up ghosting or acting distant to the point where, you know, I had to charge them to the game. So I was kind of thinking to myself, maybe I should just keep my mouth closed about, you know, where I'm from and my culture and whatever.
Well, it's not. Well, the thing is this. So what I'm asking is that with this particular woman, for example, did you smash?
So I just got whack. It was just some whackhead, honestly. It's like it wasn't. I didn't get it.
All right. So what happened? So didn't you let her know, like, hey, let's get to smashing? Like, what did she say? Like, what made her just give you some whack ass head?
So I mean, I got into making out or whatever. We started kissing, and then, you know, clothes came off, my clothes and whatever. And, you know, I just laid down. She started doing her thing, and as soon as she started giving me head, I wasn't too turned on or whatever. So after she gave me head, I was like, yeah, she's, you know, I'm just gonna have her just go back go back home. Honestly, this is not something I want to continue. Because I mean, to me personally, when I'm sleeping.
So wait. So y'all didn't fuck because you didn't want to, or y'all didn't fuck because she didn't want to? Which one was it?
I would say more so she didn't want to.
Okay, so then tell me what, because it sounds like, because right now it sounds like you saying, "Oh, I got the head, it was wax, I told her to go home." So what I'm saying is what made you think, or what happened where you knew, okay, this ain't gonna happen because she's being resistant? What happened?
It was so I was like trying to like touch on her, like I'll say finger her to like get her to that position, and I just felt this it was some resistant energy. I'm not gonna lie. It was like more so like
she was like moving.
Oh no, you're trouble. She kept saying that.
She was like moving your hand away. No. She was moving your hand away.
No, she wasn't moving my hand away. She was like just saying, "Oh no, you're trouble. Oh, you're dangerous."
So hold on. So wait. So at what point did she back off and say, "I don't want to do it"?
There wasn't any point like that.
So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, what made you think that she wasn't interested in making it happen? That's the part I'm trying to understand.
Oh, okay. So, I would say it like this, because usually this is how it goes down. Like when I'm dealing with a woman, we'll both detonate, and then I would just like, she would like, I could feel her wanting to get the dick, right? So it's like, I would get naked, she would get naked, and we'll start kissing, and then like things would just start flowing naturally. But when I took it out, and like when I was like naked, it was like more of a like I don't know how to explain it. It was just, I could feel the vibe, like she didn't really want me like that. Feel me? So I was like, you know what? Let me just like call it a night. And
the thing is this. I feel like this is what I'm hearing. I'm feeling what's going on here. Is I feel like one, you're not too sure of yourself, which is why you're tiptoeing around trying to just make something happen. Meaning like all the stuff that you're doing is very indirect to get a girl to come over to smash. That's one. And two, what happened is that because you're being very indirect and you're not really sure of yourself, what you're trying to do, what happens is that you're tiptoeing around the situation, and then you're taking things that are happening to interpret that as her not being interested, because you don't all the way feel or believe she would be through your whole entire action. So what I'm saying is that see, when you're flirting with a woman and you're making sex happen and you're letting her know you want to make stuff happen, what you want is you want an enthusiastic yes, and you want her to be basically 110%, million% interested in making it happen and going down that path. I always tell you guys,
exactly.
You should be at an 8, she should be at a 10, meaning she should be coming on more to you than you're even coming on to her. And so what I'm saying is that a lot of the, like, let me massage you and then let's play truth or dare and all this other extra stuff, right? It's like you're tiptoeing to get to the sex. And tiptoeing to get to the sex, a lot of times what happens is that you're tiptoeing because you're scared to get to the sex. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this: you can still flirt with a girl, you can still, entice or seduce and do things like that. But the problem is that it seems like you're trying to, not do the wrong thing so that things don't go, the other way, which is why you're like, well, should I not tell her about my nationality because maybe she feels some type, you see what I'm saying? So you tiptoeing is making you do too much. You doing too much is making it too indirect. You tiptoeing and being too indirect within the interaction of the situation is causing you to interpret what she's doing as her not being interested. Because the way that you're describing the situation, right, based on her tone, could actually be her interested in it. Because you're saying she's like, oh my God, you're so dangerous and all this other stuff. That could be flirtatious based on her tone. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm asking, like, what happened and what's going down. But what I think is happening is that you're doing way too much, and then also you're sort of backing away because you're not sure if she's actually trying to make something happen with you, which is why you're doing the indirection in the first place.
Right, but it's a symbiotic relationship there. So when I'm trying, like, I understand what you're saying, and I do believe that there is some indirectness in my game. And I'm a different man. I know who I am, right? I know what works for me. So I move in that way. But a big thing that really made me believe that she wasn't really down was from past experience, meaning like when I usually get naked or I like pull my out, like a girl is enthusiastic, she's ready to suck on it, she's ready to fuck, it's boom. But when I did that, it was more like, she was just, it was like a stale, plain energy. So I was like, all right, if you're not really excited by, what you're seeing or like what's going down, then, it kind of turned me off. I was like, she's not really.
So you said you pulled your dick out and you said she was giving you head, right?
Right.
So then what's the issue then? Like you're saying, like she wasn't into, what was she not into?
It was okay. It's just the head wasn't how I wanted it to be.
So how do you want the head? And how was she not doing it? Right.
I would say usually normally when I do pull my dick out, a girl is like excited to see it and she's like telling me how she likes it, and then she starts sucking on it, and then she makes it, you could feel the enthusiastic energy there.
Okay,
like,
and what did this girl do?
I pulled it out and she just kind of like looked at me and looked at it.
Okay, so why don't you tell her what to do? Huh?
So I mean, I told her not to be shy. That's what I said to her. I said, don't be shy.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Like you gotta listen.
But Lucario, how come if I have to do that, why don't I have to do that with every girl? Most girls I come across is like
because this is what you gotta understand. Women are different. So let's say for her, she likes a dominant guy. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, see, when you have different things in your arsenal, right? Like how to do different shit. So some girls, they're already jumping at it, like you said, grabbing it or whatever. Some other girls are waiting for you to tell them what to do. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that you're so used to it this way, you didn't know what to do in that situation to try to make something happen.
Okay, fair.
So now if you would have told her what to do and then she was like still kind of apprehensive, then that makes sense. Okay, well let's end this, let's call it a day, and it is what it is. But what I'm saying is that again, you can still be a little bit more assertive in your situation, but the thing is that you're so indirect that you're waiting for the woman to take over and do everything. You see what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is that it seemed like from the beginning of this situation, she was, going with it and everything was going smoothly, right?
Right.
Right. So what I'm saying, right. So all I'm saying is that you might just need to just, nudge it a little bit in certain situations, be a little bit more direct. You understand? Don't be too afraid of that, because what you got to understand is that you're going to, encounter women who are just, they're not going to all be the same as far as that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? Just like how you might fuck a girl and this one girl you fucking, she moves her hips this way. Another girl moves her hips this other way. Another girl knows how to arch her back. The other girl don't know how to arch her back. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to tell a chick, hey, bend down a little more. You understand? So that she can arch the back right or whatever. It just is what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
All right.
Yeah. And I'm not going to lie. Some girls do inspire that within me, like to be more, direct like that. But all right, I agree with you.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be direct, caller. Try it out sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like have both situations in your arsenal, so you can still do what you're doing, but try to add that to your shit and see what you could do. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, and this is just the last thing I'm gonna say. This is the last thing.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of going back to her saying that I was trouble, she was saying I'm like too much of like a smooth talker, and that, you know, I know how to flirt, and I clearly know what I'm doing since I was able to create a scenario in a seamlessly effortless manner for her to sleep with me. You know, she was saying I was like too. She said I knew that I was attractive, but I'm cute, and she wants a man that doesn't know that about himself. So, you know, that kind of confused me as well, because it's like,
Call you're listening too much to what to what she's saying too much. Like, basically, she's just flirting with you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. Like, she's flirting with you. So what I'm saying is, listen to the tone of her voice, listen to how she's saying certain things, and then you, as the man, you lead the interaction to see if she's gonna like smoothly follow what you're doing. And once you see that she's not smoothly following what you're doing, you end it immediately. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, like I said, you just want a woman to flow down the direction that you're going smoothly without any resistance. Now, once you see resistance, then you definitely cut it off and call it a day. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that you still have to just be able to lead and guide the situation. Stop worrying too much about the particulars of the girl saying all this extra shit, because a lot of chicks, you know, they'll yap, and then you get caught up in the yapping. You understand what I'm saying? And then you're not focused. So all you need to focus on is she following your lead sexually? And if she's not, then you cut it off and you keep it moving. That's it.
And that goes back to the game being about you. Like,
right,
don't
exactly.
get caught up in what she's saying.
Exactly. That's it.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what happened. I was getting way too caught up in the words that she was giving me. All right, cool. And just make sure that it's about what I want. I'm making sure that she's leading it. She's following my lead, and if she's not, then dismiss that.
Right, exactly. All right, caller.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, brother, appreciate the call, man. All right, so let's go to 513. 513, what's popping? Who's this?
What up, Lucario?
What's
My
going
guy
on?
is Wayne, young and disciplined, brother.
Oh shit, what's going on, fam?
What's good?
What's good with you, man? So what's going on, bro?
Man, nothing. Just tuned in real quick. Mostly about the topic at hand here for the whole stream.
Right.
I had a question. You already know me and you agree on this whole topic right here. But on my channel, right, I normally say they're all thoughts, right? And you know such thing as a thought, which actually, when you hear how both of us break it down, we saying the same thing.
Right.
But my question is more like a philosophical thing. Do you think the connotation of me saying they're all thoughts is better or worse than you saying there is no thought? Because I never thought about that until you worded it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's basically the same thing. So basically what it is that because like I've said the same thing that you said also. So what it is that when you look at it in the context of like just men in general dating, right? What happens is, because I even did a video a few months ago and I titled it "All Women Are Easy." And basically what I was saying in that video is any woman who is really sexually attracted to you is going to make it easy for you to get the pussy. You understand what I'm saying? So when a guy says, oh, you know, you got these thoughts out here and you got the good girls out here, and I'm saying, bro, any one of these chicks out here, if they meet the right guy that they want to do it with now, they're going to do it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what they talk about on the back end. Is that it's a thing where most dudes unfortunately don't have game. So most guys gonna have the experience of women telling them, hey, I'm not like that. We gotta wait. So there's guys out there that actually have never had a woman throw the pussy at them. Like they've never had that happen. And so what happens is that you have guys out there, because they never had that happen, they think there are women who are thots and women who are not thots. You see what I'm saying? But a guy who's had both, like a guy like me and you, we've had women who throw the pussy at us, and we've had women who kind of like, you know, they'll act like, oh, I'm not like that. I gotta get to know. Like we've had all of it. But some guys only had one side of the spectrum. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Do you think, and I'm gonna leave it off here unless what you say sparks another question in my mind. But do you think it's possible Because what I find is when I tell guys they're all thoughts, I see that they kind of, some of these guys, they take it still in like that negative way. Like they'll understand what I'm saying. But I'm wondering if maybe if it's saying that, you know, like you saying that there is no thought, maybe that'll kind of keep them level headed with their attitude towards women compared to when I say it that other way. They believe me, they hear it, but they kind of look at it negative. Like, yeah, they all bad. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering maybe I change the verbiage on that.
Right. No, it's just really understanding that it really comes down to really understanding that women are sexual just as much as we are, and there's nothing wrong with it. The problem is that guys, unfortunately, most guys have the illusion that women are not as sexual as us. So if a woman is expressing herself sexually, then there's something wrong with her, because they're like, well, why is she so sexual? There got to be something wrong with her, because women are not like that. So it's just getting guys to understand that, yes, women are like that, and there's nothing wrong with women being like that. That's the key thing. I think a lot of times what happens is, unfortunately, is especially on the internet, a lot of guys have the narrative that women who have sex, or who like to have sex, or who will have sex quickly, there's something wrong with them. Just like they have the thing where guys say, well, if a girl has sex with me on a first date, she's not wifey material. Any of those type of talking points, that's what makes guys continue to look at it negative. So the thing is that guys got to get out their mindset and not look at it negative. So if guys just start understanding that, hey, listen, if a woman is really, really attracted to you, she's going to show you a side of her that's very sexual. And that means that that's particular to you specifically in that moment. Whereas another guy, that same girl, may not act that way towards him. And if a woman is acting the way towards you, where she's acting like she wants to wait and she wants to get to know you, and she's quote unquote not that type of girl, just understand that her telling you that just means that she's not seeing you as that guy she wants to have sex with now. It's really that simple. So it's more so getting guys to understand that women are not one way. They're all of the ways. You understand what I'm saying? They're all different ways. You see what I mean?
Yeah, we on the same page there.
Yes,
I
sir.
got you. So it's just up to them understanding the message.
Right.
Regardless of how you might say it.
Exactly. Real talk.
Real quick. Unless you got to go, and I understand. I did send my $5. I don't know. If
Oh yeah, yes. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
And you got to. But you said some girls will make you wait, which is true, right? Do you teach? Like, would you tell a guy to chalk that up, or do you tell him it's his prerogative and you just let him know how that look, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your angle on that? Because I know individually, like me, if that happened, I don't got time for that, right? And you probably do the same thing, but I'm curious, like if a guy comes to you with that dilemma, do you tell him personally, like, hey man, chalk it up? Or do you be like, oh, you can't play it out and get it later? Because you can, right, in theory, but what do you tell them? Like,
I always tell guys it's their choice. So but I also want guys to know what it means. So I tell the dude, hey, listen, you could still holler at her if you want. Just know that she sees you as number 2 and not number 1. So if you want to fuck with it, cool. I usually tell guys, just try to deal with the women who see you as number 1. You feel what I'm saying? So that's always the better option. So I say, hey, listen, as long as dudes understand, then it's all good, because now they're going in with the understanding. You see what I'm saying? As long as you go in with the understanding, then everything is all cool. You don't want to go in ignorant, because a lot of times when guys are ignorant, that's when they fuck up, because then they think it's something that it ain't. So as long as they know what the deal is, then it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was it, man. Keep doing your thing, man. I'm about to just keep tuning in until I go to business.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, brother.
Sure, man.
Appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. So, guys, check out my dude, YND, man, Young and Disciplined on YouTube, man. He be spitting that fire. So make sure you guys go and subscribe to him. All right, so we got a lot of calls up in here. Let's go to we're gonna go to 832, then 914, then 732, then 210. Okay, 832, what's popping? Who this?
Chilling. I had donated. I don't know if if you got any more freebies, but fuck it, I said me just donate.
All right, got you. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Man, nothing, man. I feel like I answered my question, man, with the last call, but pretty much you just saying all women are always and things like that. I do think, you know, the women that they try to act like is, oh man, she don't get down like that. I've seen the women that people say she don't get down like that actually get down like that.
Right.
And that always that always taught me that, you know, if you know, if she feeling you and you got that, you know, the gift of gab and you got that conversation, then shit, what they say she ain't gonna do, shit, that ain't what she doing tonight.
Right,
so
exactly.
You definitely got a point.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. I think guys just have to come to reality, because what happens is, and this is a you know, a thing that a lot of people do, is people want reality to be what they want it to be, so that they can feel safe. But the thing is that it's better to understand what's going on in general, right? So that you understand, because this is the thing. You can still have extremes. So there are women that you're going to meet that really, really, really are quote unquote not like that. But that's all the way on one extreme. Then you have another extreme of women who they're really, really fucking like everybody. Like they'll like, you can just like, she'll fuck any dude that talk to her type shit. But that's another extreme. Most women are in the middle. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Most women are in the middle, which means most women are the women who are going to be sexual to the guys that they're highly sexually attracted to and quickly. And then at the same time, those same women are going to flip it and act like, oh, I need to get to know you to the other guys. You feel what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is in most cases.
No, that's real shit. That's real right there, man. I definitely thought certain girls was easy because you talking around your homeboys like, yeah, I hit that, man. I hit that. That was easy. So I go over there and try to see just like, well, damn, if it's easy, let me go over there and shoot my little shot, see how easy it is. And sometimes it work like that, and sometimes it don't work. You're like, damn. And then that's when you realize, you know, certain women are attracted to certain women, certain guys, and you think that she easy, but really is, you know, she was feeling that guy way more than she's feeling you, and what you thought was a easy bank shot ain't really like that, you know, for you at that moment. But now you right though, man. I can't really. I don't really have nothing to say, man. I definitely. I mean, truthfully, man, when I see a woman, man, truthfully, I don't look at them like it can't happen. I look at it like, yo, it can happen. Right. And if it don't happen, then okay, whatever.
And that's exactly how you should look at it. That's exactly how you should look at it. You got to look at it like, I'm only focusing on how this woman is responding to me, period. I ain't thinking about no other shit. I'm not thinking about what she did yesterday, last week. I'm not worried about, I'm talking to you. Let's see how this situation goes. And if it's going based on how I want it, then I'm gonna fuck with her and see what we're gonna do with it. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Hey, man, I know you got calls, man. Yes, keep doing your thing, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, brother. All right. So we got 914. 914. What's popping? Who this?
Moolah.
Oh, shit.
Gotta call in, man.
What's going on, fam? What's going on?
Yeah, look.
Appreciate the donation.
Oh, you're not doing it too. Yeah. You see it, right? It came in?
Yeah, I got you. What's going on with you, man?
Cool. Now I want to make sure I'm clear on that too, because sometimes too, like I'm talking to a couple women. Some of them told me that too. Like I come off like I'm not really clear with certain things. For instance, like when I tell a woman, if I tell a woman, see that if I'm not being indirect, because you always say that to be direct too. But I would have said, for instance, like I tell a woman, for instance, because you always told me that too. Always tell a woman what you want. Don't try to be around the bush. Like the last guy, we went over that chick crib. You know he want to fuck. He did all that bullshit, knowing that he want to fuck. Get straight to the point. But my thing is that, like, you know, when a woman asks you what you're looking for, tell her that if I'm on a date, I tell her, you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like to start off as a sexual thing first, I mean, a sexual not relationship, but a sexual interaction, and then as time goes on, if I see it blossom to something serious, then I will take that. At the moment right now, I'm just looking for something casual, so like that. But I don't. But at the same time, I don't want to make her think that too. Like I'm trying to game her, finesse. You know what I'm trying to say? Do you think that I'm playing games? I'm being indirect?
No. If you're telling her that, that's what you want. So you're telling her what you want and what you're trying to do. So what happens is that the woman who is down for it will follow that. It's that simple.
Yeah, but some of them may think that, some of them have think that too. I'm not, or is your goal a relationship goal? But I'll be honest with you, at that moment, I don't know yet. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know yet, but I always said them will.
Wait. So you said, hold on. So wait. You said that they say what?
they say that, or are you looking for a relationship? Like, is the main goal relationship? I also, I don't know, but I gotta
right. But hold on. So after you tell them that, that's their response to you.
Yeah, some of them tell me that's response.
So this is what I'm saying. You've already told them what it was, bro. You literally told them what you want to happen. Yeah. So her asking that question, right, is her basically not listening to what you said in the first place.
Okay. No, I was gonna say maybe I'm saying maybe I'm coming up indirect. I'm like, yo, maybe some of them I'm the indirect. Like they don't still push. Like I think that once the woman hear word sex in it, it's like everything blurs out. But you say women like
nope. See, you just said when she hears sex, everything blurs out. Yes, it blurs out for the women who don't want to fuck you. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. So I'm trying to tell you. What I'm saying to you is, okay. You ever heard of not being compatible?
Yeah.
Right. That's just you and her are not compatible. You see what I'm saying? So if I tell a woman, right, that I want to do A, B, and C, and she's like, oh, but I'm interested in D, E, and F, that means we're not compatible. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But it's not that I'm saying, damn, every time I tell women A, B, and C, it just blurs everything. No, it's not that. We're just not compatible. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if you're telling a chick, hey, listen, I like to start out on some casual stuff, and then, if things further down the line progress, and it progresses, and we see where it goes. And the girl is like, yeah, I really feel that. I agree. I like that too. That means y'all are compatible at that point. You see what I'm saying? That's it. So you just need to look for a woman who's agreeing with what you're saying. That's it.
Okay. All right. Last question. So I know you said you got a couple of callers. So when you talk about, I know you, K-Jack, shout out to K-Jack too, man. He's also, and you and the guys in Sundays, right? I know y'all also about like when guys, if Steve always get on guys, me too sometimes, about when guys talk to a woman, it's boring. But when you meet somebody, right? Like for instance, I go on a date with a woman, right? Don't conversation always start off boring though? Like you said, you meet a person you don't know, right?
No, what? You said don't. What? You said don't conversations. Energy, right? You said don't conversations always start off boring. Is that what you said?
Like, that's what, I'm like, y'all would be like, oh, it sounds like I heard like Steve always asked the guy, what did you say on that date? What did you say on that date? But my thing is that too. When you meet somebody, what is the conversation? But first, I meet a woman, right? I also say, hey, where you from? All that bullshit and stuff like that. But I don't want to get straight to the meat of the. I'm not gonna say, hey, how often your pussy get wet. I mean, you first meet. My thing is that what you? All right, for instance, when you meet a woman, do you just tell a woman out off the rip, Mario? That's my thing. My thing is that too. Like the conversation, it makes the like you say. So if a woman like it, don't you think that too? She's gonna find a conversation interesting no matter what you say.
So this is the thing. So the issue is that you think that it starts off boring. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like the issue is this. It's your mindset, right? Is of a guy who thinks that the conversations have to start off boring. So if you think that, then you're going to be having boring conversations because that's what you think. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the thoughts. That's the vibe, bro.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like when I have a conversation with a woman on a date, I'm sitting down. Like I don't give a fuck about her lives. I want to ask that, but even though they ask me that, I don't care. Like I want to get straight to the point. I want to see. I know K-Jack all say that too. You and K-Jack all say that. One thing you want to know is that if she's following your direction. But can you give me some tips when you mean like when a woman's following your direction?
So wait. So let me ask you a question. When what do you do? Where do you usually go for dates? You go to like a bar or something, or
to get drinks? I'm not sure like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I'll go for a drink.
Okay, so now hold on. Now wait. You're talking too fast. Calm down. So now you go to get drinks. Do you meet the girl there?
Yes.
Okay, now what happens when Like, do you get there first, or she gets there before? Like, what happened the last time you met a girl? Was you there and then she showed up, or?
No, the last chick was the chick. The last chick I met was the chick. I remember when she had asked. But when I the chick said, when I told the chick, when she asked me, what are certain things you want?
Okay, so what I'm saying is, when you first saw her at the bar, right? What was the first things y'all said and talked about?
The first thing I said, we were talking about where she's from, stuff like that, what part of Connecticut she grew up at, where she's from, stuff like that. And then I'm not gonna lie to you. Not once I brought the sex up. That's about the compromise thing. I was gonna see what that was gonna lead to see how she react about the sex. But that's why when she said what things gonna compromise, I could have said something else, but I brought the sex up. Remember I told her that, so I said that, hey, I will that sex must happen right away. Because I want to see her reaction. Like you always say, so I want to see how she feel about sex. And then from there, I'm going to go from there to flirt. So she said, I'm down.
Right. But see, this is the thing. So what happens is, right, is that, and this is what happens with a lot of you guys. This is why y'all have issues with dealing with women a lot of times, is that y'all take fun out of dealing with women. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all
but I do have a good time.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is,
go ahead.
And this is what K-Zag was saying in the chat. He says you're looking for every encounter with women to end in sex. So what happens is that because you guys want a specific thing to happen, and you're so like you're holding on to a specific outcome, right? What you're doing is that you're taking the fun out of the interaction and just trying to get to that particular outcome. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is the thing, because basically you're like, oh, well, shit, man, this shit be boring. And I'm just trying to figure out if she's trying to fuck me and if she's trying to be casual with me and do this and do that, which is fine. That's part of it. But you're still taking the fun out of the interaction, which is why you think it's boring at the beginning of the conversation. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that when you're like, for example, like I remember I went on this date with this chick, right? And she met me at this bar. She actually got there like 10 or 15 minutes before me. So I was on my way to the spot and she was like, oh, I'm here already, right? So then when I got into the spot, right, I saw her, she stood up, I gave her a hug and shit. And then the first thing I said to her was like, damn, you must really, really want me because you got here fast as hell, right? And she starts bursting out laughing and shit, and we're joking and going back and forth, and the entire interaction is fun. And this is the first things we're talking about, and you see what I'm saying? But that's because I'm having fun in the situation. So what I'm saying is, what makes you think remember, these are your words. You said, oh man, the beginning of the conversations is just so boring.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. What makes you think it's boring?
It's boring because, like I said, the stuff I'm asking, I believe that's the thing I feel like I should be asking. Like, I want to get straight to the point. I want to see, like you always say too, you want to see if the woman's being responsive, if she being, if she is, adhere to what you're saying, she's following directions, stuff like that. But I'm asking too, how do you, because a lot of you guys always say on Sundays, you tell guys that you don't care about all the other nonsense. You just want to know. Let's say April trying to get on me too. I'm not going. April, don't say that.
So you're saying you're trying to know if the girl is sexually attracted to you, right, or sexually interested in you, right?
Yeah, so that's why.
Right. So check this out. Hold on. Check this out. So now, do you think I didn't know that the woman was sexually interested in me when I first made that comment and she laughed and was all giggly about it? You didn't think I did? Like, I knew already. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is,
but she can find you funny though. She can find that comment funny. I would look at it like, okay.
No. But this is what I'm calling. This is what you're not listening to me. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I can tell already through the interaction, right, and her responses to me, that she is actually interested in even being here and having this conversation and enjoying this moment. So now we're just already having fun. So what I'm saying is that if I'm in an interaction with a woman and let's say I said like I'm giving that same energy, but she's sort of like just giving one word answers. She's looking like she's not having a good time, so forth and so on, right? Even before I'm even getting to the point of talking about sex and flirting and all that other stuff, right? I'm seeing, am I having a good time with this woman? You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you're so concerned with just rushing to the situation because you're too outcome dependent. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is all the things that you're looking for are important. I'm not saying they're not, because that's something you still need to have in the interaction. What I'm saying though is that what's missing from your interaction is the fun. And the part of the reason why you actually have these issues in these interactions is because you're not having the fun in the interaction. Because the fun is also part of the sexual chemistry, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. No, that's why yesterday, when I asked you yesterday too, I forgot you didn't go a little deeper. I was like, I was saying it. That's why I sometimes too, in the dating app too, do I just let her know, hey, if the vibe go well, I mention sex during the app. If I know she said, no, I don't want sex, I won't go to the date. Even though I still go to the date just to fill her out. But if I know that she even mentioned, oh, I'm not this type of girl, but we could go out, so I don't know about the sex. That's why I was saying that. Do you still mention that before? That's just how many women on Tinder.
You saying, do you mention it when?
No, that's why I asked you that on the app. Like, I'm on Tinder, right? I usually do that too. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. Some women I'll be like, hey, you know what? Hey, let's go for a drink. If the vibe goes well, we'll go back to my spot and have a little freaky fun.
Right. And then what did she say to that? What is her response?
Some of them said, no, I don't know about the sex part. We could go out. I'm saying to you, that's why I like to mention that. I don't.
Right. So that's my point. My point is that within that situation, right, then you wouldn't even bother, correct?
Yeah, but my thing is that by you mentioning that from the beginning, what if you just go there, just feel the vibe out? Remember you said that too. Sometimes when a woman meets you, that's why I get confused. Sometimes you said that when you go there, the woman could end up feeling you. Remember you said that the person,
right? Because this is what I'm trying to tell you. The reason why it's different is because it's different when a woman is meeting you in person, right, versus just texting you and calling you. So what I'm saying is that when you're in the interaction in person, right, then you get an actual different vibe. So what I'm saying to you is that you can still say on the app, hey, let's go get a drink, and then you can go, we'll come back to my place if the vibe is on point, right? Now, let me ask you a question. In your bio, does it mention anything about anything sexual?
No, it is not. I'm down to my body.
You see what I'm saying? And that means that you're incongruent. Because check this out. In my bio, this is what I'm saying. If I'm mentioning sex in the message, sex is in my bio. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that her responding to me in the first place is under that premise. See, that's why you're having the disconnect a lot of times in your situation. You're saying to the girl, yeah, let's go back to my place if the vibe is right. And she's like, well, I didn't really message this guy for all that. But the thing is that on your bio, it's not mentioning any of that type of shit.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. There's little things that you're see, this is what's confusing you, because you're taking bits and pieces, which is making it hard for you to see the entire picture. But this is why I tell you, Moolah, to get on the member. You still ain't on the membership, right?
No, I'm not.
Guys, do you see what happens when you're not on the membership?
No, you right. Okay.
See what I'm saying? No. So get your ass on the membership and make it happen. But yo, I got a few more calls, so I'm gonna holler at you, man.
You gotta go. Definitely. And also, April, I'm not boring too. Stop saying that.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you. All right, peace. All right, let's go to 732. 732. What's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, this is Leak. I'm doing it on Cash App.
Leak is in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. So my question is, you remember that video you posted when you gave advice to women on how keeping their legs closed isn't going to give them a man.
Right.
But yeah, right. So my question is basically, if a girl like on a date starts talking that kind of stuff, should you basically charge her, or like what should you do in that situation?
Talking what type of stuff?
Like she talks about, oh, like I would like to wait till I'm in a relationship to have sex, or things like that.
You saying should you charge to the game?
Yeah, or should you try to have like a conversation with her?
I mean, do you want to have sex with her, or like you're trying to have casual sex with her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you charge to the game. Or you can say, hey, you know, I hear what you're saying, but this is what I want to do. So if you change your mind, give me a call. So you either charge us to the game completely, or you say that. That's the only two things you need to do.
Right, because 99% of the time, I think that's a lie anyway. But is it likely a lie anyway?
Is what a lie?
Like they only have sex if they're in a relationship or things like that.
No. See, well, the thing is, it is a lie, but they're telling you that if they see you as the guy that they want to be in a relationship with. You see what I'm saying? So,
right.
so they're saying that so that you can court them and take them out more and do all these other things so that she can give you the illusion of the good girl and that she's not the thought. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because she's looking at you and saying, oh, he would be good boyfriend material. So I'm not going to fuck him tonight. I got to wait and drag it out and, you know, take time. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And you're saying a thought basically a woman who has like casual sex a lot, and you said no such thing as that?
Say that again?
Are you saying a thought is a woman who has like a lot of casual sex?
No, I'm saying that I'm saying that 90-something% of women have casual sex. You see what I'm saying? The question is she doing it? Is that particular woman who's in front of you doing it with you? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So basically what I'm saying is this. All women are going to play both roles. They're going to play the thought and the good girl. So depending on the guy in front of them, that's who they're going to play. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. You see what I mean? It's really that simple.
I bet. All right. I appreciate you taking my call, man. Thank you.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, brother. All right. So guys, call in. Calling number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. Let me see what these questions are saying real quick. Yeah, it says, is there a front end answer to why chicks say I don't sleep with guys quickly, or is that back in membership material to get an answer for that? Well, again, like I said, they're going to say I don't do that quickly because they want you to think that they don't do that quickly because they may want to, you know, get you to wife them up. I'm telling you, it's really simple, guys. If the chick is sexually attracted to you and wants to have sex with you, she will. If she's not really sexually attracted to you, or she is sexually attracted to you, but she sees you as more of boyfriend material, she wants something longer term with you, she is going to hold back and tell you all that bullshit. Is that simple? Is that simple? Basically, what I'm saying is this, is whenever a woman tells you how she is, right? 99.99999% of the time it's a bunch of bullshit. Because how she is based on who she's dealing with. Is that simple? You see what I'm saying? So unless this is the only real answer a woman could give you, right? If a woman says to you, hey, listen, you know, I move fast sexually with guys I'm sexually attracted to, and I don't move fast with guys I'm not sexually attracted to. That's the actual truth. You see what I'm saying? That's really all it is. But if a chick says, hey, I'm not like that, and I'm like this, and that's it, no, that's a bunch of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Do not believe the nonsense. He said, I meant to say the answer for how the guy is supposed to handle the situation of her saying she doesn't do that quickly. Yeah, like that's what I was saying with Lee called is that, hey, you know, you say, hey, look, you know, I hear what you're saying, and you have my number. If anything changes, give me a call. Joe Bass said, Lakar, it seems like it's some dudes that need an emotional connection to have sex. Exactly. These dudes be sensitive as hell. Says Lucario, in general, men and women who've been prison have changes. Women who've been dicked too much are altered and jaded. The damage being used, lied to is real with these women. Come on, Lucario. See, again, you're conflating a bunch of different things. See, a woman actually will feel more damaged based on being lied to, not fucking. Do you understand what I'm saying? A woman will be more damaged psychologically being lied to, not her getting dick down. You see what I'm saying? Listen, it's really the lies and deception. See, what a lot of guys do is they lie to get pussy. They pretend to be something they're not to get pussy. So then therefore what happens is that the woman becomes jaded because of the lies. See, if a woman fucked 50 dudes and all 50 of those guys were honest with her and said, hey, listen, I'm just trying to fuck. I'm trying to keep this casual. And she was like, hey, you know what? I'm horny. Let's fuck. And then they went their separate ways. That's not going to make a woman jaded, because what happened is that in that situation, all the shit was on the table. Now, if she fucks 50 guys and 43 of those guys told her, hey, girl, I'm not like these other guys. You know, you special, baby. I just want to, I just want it to be me and you, girl. Like, I'm just saying. And then she fucks those guys and then they ghost her or they start acting funny style. That's going to make her a little jaded. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about. Because why do you think some women shame one another and call them thots or sluts? Because they're indoctrinated just like everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? They're indoctrinated just like everybody else. He said, I tried to flirt with a woman. She starts giggling, saying it's okay because you're a man. What does that mean? What does she mean by what? I don't know what you're talking about. You got to call in, bro. If women were 100% honest every time a guy approaches them, do you think simping wouldn't exist as much as today? Oh no, it'll still be simping. Niggas will still be simping. A chick could tell a dude, hey, listen, I don't like you. I just want your money, and you're never gonna get any of this pussy. But you could take me out though to some dinners, and niggas will still do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because they think that that they can change her or she's gonna change her mind and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's fact. I'm telling you, a lot of chicks feel sometimes they see this. Is guys gotta understand. Women will do things with you and be with you and make shit happen with you. Just keep it real with them. Be like, hey, listen, this is what I'm on. This is what I'm trying to do. You can rock with me or not. And the chick is like, you know what? Fuck it. This guy, I like him. And he's always, he's always on point. So I'm gonna fuck with him. You understand? So that's the thing. Just let them know what it is. And again, being honest with women, again, is not telling them everything. A lot of guys think, to be honest, they got to tell a chick every little fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think you need to tell a chick everything. You understand? And don't let women trick you into thinking you need to tell them everything. Because chicks will be like, oh, but you should tell me every fucking feeling and thought in your mind. No, but I need to feel close to you. I just want us to feel close. Like you ain't got to know all the shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, for example, let's say you're hooking up with a girl, right? Actually, let's say you're hooking up with 3 girls, girl A, B, and C, right? Now, if one of the girls asks you, hey, are you hooking up with other girls? Right? Don't lie. Right? But you can tell me I'm hooking up with other girls, or you can tell her mind her fucking business, but don't lie. But this is the thing though. if you're hooking up with girl A, B, and C, and they don't ask you about it, nobody's asking you nothing, you don't need to volunteer information. Does that make sense? So if you're smashing girl B, you don't got to tell her, she says, oh, how was your day yesterday? You don't got to tell her, well, actually, I was smashing girl A and girl C yesterday. Like, you don't need to tell her all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So what that means is that everything that's happening with you does not need to be announced. Now, if she says to you, hey, were you smashing some chicks yesterday? Again, don't lie. You either say, yeah, of course I was smashing some chicks yesterday. You know how I get down. I'm, whatever. Or you tell her, listen, that's none of your business. But don't lie. But always remember that you don't need to tell a woman everything that's fucking going on in your life and shit. You see what I'm saying? So if a chick's like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? You don't gotta be like, well, actually, let me take out my schedule. So at 1 p.m. I was at the studio. Then at 3 o'clock I had some food. And then 4:30 I took a shit. And then you ain't gotta be doing all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, truthfully, what it is with women, you only need to tell them what's relevant. You understand? You just tell them what's relevant. Exactly, kids. Like you said, sometimes you have to save women from themselves when they get nosy, less drama. That's a fact. Yo, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I'm telling you, because, bruh, I'm telling you, tell her what's relevant. And you can respond if she asks you a question, right? But don't just be yapping. You understand? Don't be doing all that shit. Tell her the relevant things. You understand? So like if you're dating a chick and it's been like, 6-7 months or whatever, and y'all go into the movies and shit, and y'all are just chilling, having a good time, you don't have to sit there and just randomly bring up shit. Oh, by the way, so yesterday I was in Starbucks and I met this really hot girl and I said this to her and then she gave me her number and fuck you. For what? Well, that's not relevant to her. She don't need to know all that information. You see what I'm saying? She does not need to know that information. That's what I want you guys to understand. So yes, be honest with women. Don't lie to women, but do not feel you need to tell them everything, volunteer fucking information, tell them your whole goddamn day, all that other extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Because see, the thing is this, is that you want to be able to enjoy your time with a woman, share some time with her, do what you do, but you don't owe a woman your entire experience. You understand what I'm saying? And this is not just goes for women, this goes for everyone in your life. You need to keep certain things for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there are experiences that I have and certain things that occurred and certain thoughts that I had based on a certain experience that I just keep to myself. That I don't tell nobody. You understand what I'm saying? You have to keep some shit for you. Because a lot of times what happens is that when you're, oversharing and being all into, like, oh, I gotta, be all into other people's shit and giving them all of me and all. No, that type of shit, that's the type of shit that gets you low key on a subconscious level being dependent on other people. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to keep some shit to yourself, have experiences for yourself, and keep that shit to yourself. You see what I'm saying? Keep some shit for you. You understand? This goes for even if you have a long-term girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever. Keep some shit for you. Like if you went out with your boys and your boy told you a fucking hilarious ass joke, right? Keep that shit to yourself. You don't got to go back to your girl or what. Oh, and you know, and Ted, he said this, and nigga, shut the fuck up. Keep it to yourself. She don't got to know every fucking little thing that happened. You see what I'm saying? Keep that shit to your motherfucking self. Crazy, man. I'm telling you. So what are the consequences of a man giving women an illusion of a relationship for sex? Nigga, some chicks will destroy your whole life. you doing that type shit. I'm just telling you, don't do it. Because you mess with the wrong chick, it's a wrap. Try that, but some women get mad calling me selfish because they feel they open it up, but I'm not. Any tips? What, Miguel? I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta call in. I'm confused. Besides talking about sex, what type of conversations can you have that won't give off boyfriend energy? Well, boyfriend energy is not just about the conversations you're having; it's about the actions you're taking. Right? So, you know, you can talk about a lot of other things and not give a boyfriend energy. You can talk about any other things and not give a boyfriend energy. It's really just about how you go about the entire interaction dealing with a woman, right? Because you could, for example, let's say you take a woman on a trip that you just met. At that point, it don't matter what the fuck you saying or talking. You've already given her boyfriend energy by taking her on the trip. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's the actions that you take that give off that boyfriend energy. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But yeah, I'm about to wrap this shit up. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing the show. Me and Miles are gonna do it early, 2:00 in the afternoon tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you guys tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do the show at that time tomorrow because we usually do it at 4:15, but we're going to do it early tomorrow. And remember, guys, make sure you guys get on the Masculine Identity Membership. You feel what I'm saying? Go to masculineidentitymembership.com to get on the summer sale. $1 for 30 days. Put in code SUMMER and join the Masculine Identity Membership. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com. You feel me? Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. You feel me? And also, make sure you guys get your tickets to the Game Kings screening. Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. Yeah. Get them tickets, people. So make sure you guys go to click the link in the chats. April's putting up the links so you guys can go get the tickets. If you're watching a rebroadcast, the links will be at the bottom of the video. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check that out, man. You feel me? But yeah, man, make sure you guys get them tickets, man. We want to see you guys in Miami because the screen is going to be fire. The screen is going to be on point. We're going to have a question and answer session after the screening. You feel me? And then we going, hang out later after the whole thing, man. We're going to be out there in Miami. So You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys come through and get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get that going. All right, so that is pretty much it, people. That is pretty much it. We about to get up out of here. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. I'm out.
Shit's crazy cause I look at you different. You were saying I did shit that I didn't. Trying to keep it going, you kept resisting. So I kept it moving, I kept my distance. Kept it real, you said that I kept insisting. So listen. There's a thin line between pain and pleasure. They came to stress it, I came to stretch it. My aims to get it, to drain all these lanes for cheddar. Can't name a fella whose game is better. My reign is terror, you reign never. You only see rain and rainy weather. Complain forever, you blame Stacey, Jane, and Heather. You claim you let her be free, that's insane. You tell her you like me, we're not the same. You fed her, I say forget her. Even though I love everything about her, if she try me, then I will live without her. I will drop her within less than an hour. Just cause the tone of her voice is getting louder. Damn. You the type of guy that will never doubt her. Get him. If she left you, you would cry in the shower. Get him. You would never leave her cause you're a coward. You have no power. These niggas out here is whacking and whack. They cracking they back to smash is a fact. They having a chat while grabbing their sack. They laughing with brats. They stacking their stacks while asking for cat. They have to relax. My heart's cold and it's blacker than black. Been that nigga since Pun and Joe was packing the Mac and back of the act. She only fucking with you after the fact. She talking about me when she gets up at night saying that she's having a snack. I could do what I do cause I'm me. I am him cause I remind me. Told her keep up when she's behind me. She'll find the truth when she finds me. But if shorty start acting crimey, bitchin' moaning and acting whiny, being disrespectful and try me, you're gone.